Well, it's morning. It's not that warm. And this morning early, it was so freaking cold. And we're so glad it didn't rain, because if it had rained, it would have been snow. Which is really stupid because it's May 7th. I've had enough. Thank you. Thank you. So, we are going to check on some little ones. We've come to the conclusion that Tinsley and Stump are not going to be having babies. They're not pregnant, or they were, but then now they're not. So we are going to rebreed them either today or tomorrow. So hopefully a month from now we will have babies for those guys. But we are not going to worry about it right this second. Hi guys. So we have baby ducks who are, by the way, getting big. Okay, and lucky. So ducks grow really fast. Okay, these ducks grow fast. Ducks are quick growers. But look at these little guys. They're not that big. Of course, they're a week younger, but still. Like, Lucky is a week older than these guys. Well, Lucky's a week older, and he's already dwarfed by them. Ducks grow fast. So if you're going to raise ducklings, know that they grow really fast. They are fast-growing babies. They already are not hanging out under their heat plate because they don't need to. Hi, Lonesome. Oh, that's ducks. It's like, why is there so much rustling over here? It's a bunch of the ducks. Not all of the ducks, but some of the ducks. Like, yeah. Some of the ducks are over here being ducks. That's what was going on over there. I was like, why is there so much rustling over there? It's not usually that much rustling. I don't know. They've been obsessed with over there lately. Some of the chickens are over here in this area, and some of the chickens are off behind the fence. Blue is in the fence. And Arwen is kicking herself in the face. She's scratching us. Who destroyed my chair? Like, who is knocking over my chair? Like, ugh, who thinks that's fun? Where am I supposed to sit if you guys destroy my chair? Chair destroyers. You guys are weird. Hi, Arwen. Done kicking yourself in the face? So the farrier's coming tomorrow, which is a good thing, because she needs her feet done. His are not bad. His aren't bad at all. Like, if you look at his feet, they're not bad at all. They could use a trim, but hers are growing like crazy. So I don't like trimming feet myself because I'm not a foot expert. I firmly believe in letting experts do their thing. So, egg. Yay. So, that's Mira's egg. Can I reach it without going in there? No. Fine. Fine. I won't reach it. I'll undo this. Yeah. But yeah, so we have the farrier coming tomorrow morning, bright and early. So it'll probably be even before I start filming, because she likes to come early. Just because of where we are, we tend to be early on. Ah, it's a fresh egg. You just lay that, baby? Yeah? Okay. Houdini wanted to race me for the door for no good reason. It's like, okay, I don't care who goes first. Like, go ahead. Go ahead, go first. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But okay. Houdini's a little odd. So, yeah. Hi, sweetie. You're such a beautiful chicken too, Jabba. So, what's the plan for today? Well, I'm actually currently in the middle. Okay, if you're wondering who that weird crow is, that's Saruman, okay? Saruman is my white, see? Saruman is my weird white, Silky. He's a showgirl. Technically, he's a stripper because he has even less feathers. But, he can't crow. So when you hear that, that's him. He's a weirdo. But I love him. I love him. He's so fantastic. Yep. He has got so much personality. He really does. So what are we doing today? I am currently making meringue button cookies. They are really good. They're really good, really fun, and really easy to make, which is always my criteria. You guys are starting to be afternoon layers, aren't you? They are. They're afternoon layers now. So we are doing that. Hey, darling. I just want to see if there's... Ow, come on. I just want your egg. The white hen in that coop can be a little nasty. That's a hatching egg. Yeah, I just want to check and see. Did your friend... Oh, there she is. I was like, why is there only 2 of you? Turns out I'm just blind. The third one's there. Everyone good in here? Everyone is good in here. I already checked. But we also... So we're not reading Deli right this second. But we want more babies out of her. Because she makes beautiful babies. Now, she has rather large litters. And I think... Hi, guys. I think she would benefit from moving a couple of them to other mamas. So we're just deciding. These 2 are doing really well, by the way. These 2 new guys are doing really, really well. We just need to make sure that they are not sick and carrying anything before we move them in to the colony. Because I'm not introducing illness into my colony. I made that mistake one time, and I won't do it again. We lost so many. Never again. Seriously, ignoring quarantine is something you only do until the worst happens. And then you don't do it again. So respect quarantine. They're in quarantine. They will get to come out and be rabbits with their friends very soon. But I just need to make sure they're not sick. I need to make sure they are growing and gaining weight the way rabbits their age should. And once I'm sure of that, and once I'm sure they're not ill, then they can join their friends, or they can go make some friends. Hi, guys. Hi. So we have... Oh, do you have 2 children? We have Patches. And we have Smokey. Patches and Smokey. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have Peaches. This is my Peaches. Look at my Peaches. Look at how cute she is. Eyes opening. I love you, Peaches. I love you, Peaches. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We have such good kittens. I love these kittens. They're doing really well. Anyway, brought back to what we were doing with the rabbits. Deli has really large litters. And I think a couple of our girls tend to have smaller litters. So what we're going to do is I'm going to breed Tinsley at the same time, because Tinsley didn't have babies. I'm going to breed Tinsley, my lop, at the same time. And one other, I'm not sure who. Like, I'm just not sure who. Right? Like, judgment call. Who do I want to breed? I don't know. I could breed Stump because she didn't take. But I could breed Andersen. Trunk might be pregnant. We'll find out in a few days. So, I don't know. I have to decide. But if I breed Tinsley and Deli and one more... Oh, you're molting like crazy, sweetheart. Look at that moltiness. Yeah. She's so molty right now. So if I breed 3 females. I also have Libra I could breed. She usually has really small litters, so she would have room for 1 or 2. But then I can distribute, because Deli tends to have like 8, 9, 10 babies, 7. was her minimum litter with us. So I think what we're going to do is breed a couple, and then anyone who has less than 6 will kind of round up to 6, and then it'll just kind of distribute the load a little bit better. So I think that's just a better call. So I think that's the plan I'm going with. Anyway, today's plan is finish those meringue buttons. They're in the oven, but they have to be in the oven for like an hour, so you don't have to go fast. Finish doing that, and we're gonna do tacos for dinner tonight because I think my mom wants to come over. She's bringing me some hatching eggs because my sister would like some ducklings. So I agreed to trade for every dozen hatching eggs they give me. I will give them a duckling. So it's a good deal for me because yes, I have to do the whole hatching them, but out of a dozen eggs, if I get 10 chicks, and they're barnyard mix, but if I sell those 10 chicks for $5 each, that's $50. I sell my ducklings for $20, my mixed ducklings for $20. It's a pretty good deal for me and for them because then they get ducks out of it and they're not out any money. They're just collecting some of the excess eggs they have, hatching them, selling them. So works for me. Fills up my incubators. Not that I have space in my incubators right now, but I will squish them. Don't worry about it. We'll squish the eggs. They're fine. Don't worry about it. Eggs are squishable, right? Sure. Eggs are squishable. Anyway, that's what's going on around here today. So I am going to go back inside, check on those buttons, and probably do some cocoa powder on top of them because that'll be fun. Anyway, that's what I'm up to right this second. So follow along, shall you? I don't have any eggs to lock down or anything, so it's not going to be as involved a day. I don't have any rabbits to breed, unless we decide to do some breeding tonight, but I don't think we will. I think we'll do it Friday or tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided. Don't ask me. I don't know these things. So I don't know these things till I do them. I don't always have a plan. So that's our casual plan with the rabbits because she does have big litters. And I want to we want more babies out of her because she's our best mama. But I want to relieve the burden. So I did take a couple of her babies and Gemini's raising them. So just because she had quite a few. So I think the plan from now on is going to be deliberately redistribute her children just because it's easier on her. And we do want more babies out of her. So we'll breed like 3 at the same time as her, just so that we can redistribute, because I think she would benefit from that. Anyway, that is about it for us right now. I am going back in the house to check on those buttons, because I really like meringue buttons. They're quite tasty. And I had to do something with all the eggs, so I might as well make meringue buttons and then do the pound cake with the egg with the egg yolks. Might as well do something. I have a lot of eggs right now. All right, let's head on inside. Dinner time. Taco night. Love taco night. I'm just gonna go over here. I'm having some hard shells, so I'm just gonna come over here. I don't put too much in my hard shells, to be honest. I like my hard shells fairly plain. I get a little more complicated with my soft shells. So I am going to get some cheese. Does anybody not have cheese in theirs? Because I always have cheese. Gotta have cheese. Cheese is a requirement. I couldn't live without cheese. I don't know how some people just don't eat cheese. I mean, I understand if you can't eat cheese, but I couldn't do that. I need cheese. Cheese is my favorite food. And then just some lettuce. I put the lettuce on top. It helps hold everything in because hard shells are notoriously messy. So, that's dinner. We're having dinner a little bit earlier tonight. I still have to go outside and double check all the animals, make sure everyone is doing great, and see how big those dang ducks are getting, because the ducks are a little bit too big. Anyway, I'm going to go eat my dinner because this is so simple. I'm going to also eat a couple more of these little meringue cookies. They're very tasty. But that is it for right this second. We do have to go outside and check the animals after I eat, because I actually have not eaten today, except for a couple of the meringue cookies. But that's what, yeah, I don't think I showed this. Those are the meringue cookies. It's literally such an easy recipe. It's literally 4 ingredients. It's egg whites, sugar, cream of tartar to help stabilize the egg whites, and then a little cocoa powder sprinkled on them after they're cooked. So it's really a nothing recipe, but they turn out so good. If you do want to see the recipe for that, tune in on Sunday is when I think I'm posting that recipe, or whenever. By the time you watch this, it might already be up. It depends on when I get around to posting this. But check out the cookies playlist. It will be on there. I'm just not sure if it's on there now when you're watching this, or if it's on there a couple days from now. It depends when I get around to posting this particular video. But check it out anyway. I'll put a link, because those are so good. Anyway, I'm going to go eat, and then I will go outside and check on the animals, because that's the plan right now. It's not a complicated day. Well, it's evening. We've had our dinner. Hi. Were you sneaking food? Were you sneaking food, doll? You were indeed. Good girl. I mean, not good for sneaking food, but, you know. Is there an open bag in here that you're squiggling in? Yes. Okay, well, stop. She chews. Hi, Wildfire. So they're insane. Crazy goats. Don't worry about it. So, yes, we've had our dinner. Tacos are excellent. There's a whole bunch of guys inside the little fenced area. I don't know why. They just, you know, think they should be in the fenced area. So, okie dokie then. They can be in the fenced area. It's their area. Someone asked why we have that little fenced area if they free range. It's so that if we have to lock everyone up for the night, you know, if we have to put everyone away, it is so that they have still somewhere to go outside, right? So if we have to lock the barn up, they still have somewhere safe to go. So I'm just looking. I know it's dark. I'm just looking. Excuse me, Sauron. There isn't it. I'm going to have to get you to move, Sauron, buddy. Hey, Sauron. There we go. Hi, you two. I didn't know you two were up there. It's okay, Sauron. There we go. Egg. Hi, Houdini. Okay. I have to fix this fence. I know I keep saying that, and we simply haven't done it. But I do have to do it. There you go. Sorry for the disturbance, my chickens. Sorry for the disturbance. Sorry for the disturbance. I apologize. I apologize. I just needed the egg. It's going to be cold again tonight, so I don't want to leave the eggs just in case they freeze, or in case little one decides they look good to sit on. We don't want little one brooding over them. I do keep getting asked why we don't want her sitting on the eggs. One, because we don't want those eggs to hatch. Those silky eggs will not be the quality that I want. So, yeah, we don't want them. But two, she will sit, if she goes broody, she will sit and sit and sit. There's a quail egg. Quail egg. But she will sit and sit and sit. And she will make herself sick sitting. I'm taking that egg. But she'll make herself sick sitting over and over again forever and forever. So because she's going to make herself sick doing that, give you guys some water. There you go. Give them some water. Everyone good over here? Everyone was looking good earlier. Hello, darlings. Hello. Checking on everyone. Yeah. Nice. Just checking. Just checking. Yes, so we've got, if you're wondering, there's a couple of rabbits in with Silverado. If it looks like there's too many rabbits in his pen, it's mostly because we're breeding a couple of them. Okay? We're breeding a couple of them. And over here, you guys just running over Falcon? They are. They're playing like Ring Around the Rosie and they just keep running on Falcon, which is fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to breed Tinsley as well. She's going to go in with, God, I can't remember my own rabbit's name. Capricorn is the plan. That's what's going on right now. So, I've also had somebody ask why the goat is always out. She's supposed to be. That's not an escape. That's on purpose. They're a free-range goat. Arwen free ranges. So, what did we accomplish today? Nothing. I made those cookies. I made those meringue bites, and they're so good. Meringue buttons. They're so good. I made tacos, and I collected some eggs. My pockets now have eggs in them, again. And that's good. However, we really didn't get much accomplished. Because my mom came over. That's because, it might sound like my mom's always coming over, but she's always welcome. Kitten time! How's everyone? Oh, Peaches is starting to recognize my voice. Yeah. Peaches is starting to recognize my voice when I come in and yell kitten time. Yeah, kitten time. I know, kitten time. Because I always pick her up. There goes DK. Hi, Patches. Patches still the favorite. And her 3. Oh, man. So somebody also asked if DK there was aggressive towards the kittens. Nope. He's not at all. He's a non-issue. He's a very good cat. And we do not have to worry about him hurting the kittens. Because he's not going to. It's right there. It's a good cat. He is looking good and trim. You might have looked like he looked really, we'll say fluffy. He was getting a little on the fluffy side. Not with fur. So he's getting to be a little chunkster. But he is slimming down quite nicely. He's not thin. He's just thinner. Which is not a bad thing. Being thinner is okay. Because he was a bit of a chunkster before. So he's looking pretty good. So we're happy about that. Because he's a very good cat. And we like that. And it's better for them not to be overweight. Why are we yelling? Also, the farmers are working their fields. If you see on the other side of those trees. I don't know if you can see it. It's just beyond the barnyard there. You can see them moving in the field. They're starting to work the fields because it's that time of year. So it's early May, and if it sounds like that's getting a late start, remember that it snowed 4 days ago. So we are still battling a little bit of snow here and there in my province. So no, it's not a late start. It's just the prairies in Canada. So, you know, Shadowfax likes to stare at the farm machinery. He doesn't really like it because it's loud. So he likes to stare at it till it goes away. That's what he does. He stares at it till he goes away. Most of the others don't care that much, but he doesn't like it. It's too loud. Anyway, we didn't do much today, I'll be honest. Just got a couple of things done. But that's okay, because I will have plenty of stuff to do coming up. Especially because we need to get some lumber this weekend and actually get some of our projects started. It was easy to put them off before. I mean, really easy to put them off before, because it was snowy and gross and too cold, and we are coming to the point of the year where we have to stop saying that that's the reason things aren't getting done. So I think Tristan is going to go with my father and get a whole bunch of lumber. They're going to go together, which is good because I don't want to do it. If it sounds like I don't want to do anything, you're right. I don't want to leave the property. I like being here. This is where I live. And this is where I work. And this is where I play. This is where I do all the things I like doing. So I don't want to go anywhere. I don't even go to the grocery store if I can avoid it. So there goes a duck. I don't even go to the grocery store if I can avoid it. So, you know what? That's fine. There's more ducks over this way. That's not the only duck. Every time there's just one duck running across the yard, somebody inevitably asks me, what happened to all your other ducks? They're fine. They're over there. They're just doing their duck thing, you know? Ducks doing duck things. So it's not a big deal. Like, sometimes the ducks are over here. Sometimes the ducks are over there. Sometimes the ducks are in 2 or 3 groups. It's fine. But hopefully I get something done tomorrow. I'm not getting anything done tomorrow. I'm going to warn you. I'm not getting anything done tomorrow. I have a bunch of batch filming to do because I can, but other than that, I don't have anything specific that I'm doing. So that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Here's Arwen again. Here she is. Because she's my lovely girl. Poor little baby. We should just showcase Arwen all the time because she's the best little goat. She's literally... You'll never find a better goat than this one. She's a fainter, so sometimes she falls over. There's ducks again. Ducks on the move. But sometimes she falls over, but what can you do? Except give her a pet and tell her not to fall over? That doesn't work. Anyway, I'm literally just rambling at this point. I'm rambling because I'm tired. And I was up like way too late and way too early last night. Only got about 2 hours of sleep. So, there's so much noise coming from down that way. It's the tractor, and the farmer in it is blaring music, which is, yay, love blaring music. But I'm going to go inside, and there is so much noise going on. I don't know why we're singing that loud. Why? I mean the birds. I don't mean the radio. I mean the birds. Why are we buck, 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 buck? What's going on? Why are we so freaking loud? I was gonna go in the house and now you guys are being so loud? What's going on? Duck, duck, I know. Hello, Dahlia. That's Dahlia. Do you know how I tell them apart? Some of them have slightly different beak colors. Some of them have like splotches on their feet. One has like maroon feet instead of kind of the blackish feet. That kind of thing. So I tell them apart like that. Like I can tell Donald from Dewey because Donald is bigger and has a black stripe down his bill. So that's how you can tell them apart. Like that's Donald and Dewey. The bigger one is Donald, and he actually has a black stripe down his bill. The one walking away is Donald. Dewey has just a black dot on the tip of his bill. So Donald is bigger and has a stripe. So that's the kind of things I use to tell them apart. And Dolly is brown. So Dolly's easy. Dolly is brown. Dahlia is pretty solid black. Like, she doesn't have any marks. Delilah. Hi, if you would turn around, that would be great. Delilah has a little bit of white on her wing. And Dahlia, you're not going to see right now. Dahlia has some yellow on her bill. But Dahlia is under... Because that's Delilah. Actually, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, there's ways to tell them apart. You can tell, like, they have slightly different markings or slightly different feet, or one has a little bit of white on the wing. Stuff like that. So, yes, I know which bird is which. And then, obviously, the brown one is very different. So, yes, I can tell them apart. All the birds have names, by the way. I had someone ask that. Do all your birds have names? Yes. All my birds have names, and those names are unique to them. And I don't want to have so many birds that I can't tell you what their names are. Okay? So, I don't want to have 200 chickens and start calling them chicken 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the way I'm going to do it. I like to have, that one is Spark and that one is Saruman. And over here we have Bowser the kitty. When are you having your babies? Huh? Not yet? You're still pregnant. I want some more babies. I like babies. Tequila is pregnant. So, our dog. So hopefully we'll have puppies soon. About 2 or 3 more weeks would be excellent. Because it'll be nice and warm. And the puppies can play outside once their eyes open. Would be great. Anyway. Probably don't need to hear me ramble about how many puppies I want. And how excited I am. And how I'm keeping all the puppies. I can't keep all the puppies. But I'm gonna. That is about it for me today. I don't need to ramble anymore about how many babies I want. All the babies. I want all the babies. I'm obsessed with babies. They're perfect. Anyway, that is about it for us tonight. Hopefully you didn't find this too boring because we didn't do anything. And we'll see you tomorrow.